Ripples on Deep Water by Orphaned Account on AO3. Episode 28, Chapter 27, Numb. Deku. It felt like scorching against the skin, covering every inch of him. Deku. With every mocking call of his name, the burning intensified. He felt disgusting, too weak to fight back, too stupid to get help, too useless to deserve better. Deku. He struck out blindly, and his black vision filled with light. Boom, pop, pop, pop. He stumbled back, away from him, tears cold and slipping over his cheeks. He felt the familiar grease of soot sliding off his face to make tracks for his tears. Kachan! He sobbed. Kachan, you're hurting me! The sound of laughter faded out as he scrambled away, blind to the world. He bumped into someone. Oh, Izuku. Warm arms wrapped around him, and he relaxed into them. Mom? In an instant, the warmth became hot, suffocating, her arms tightening around him. He struggled against the arms, and they kept tightening. He heard a sound akin to glass shattering as he pinched into the darkness below. Oh, honey, you really should stop picking fights with Kachan. Blood, warm and sticky, and disgustingly cold compared to his burning skin, began to seep from his throat. He felt the sand against his back, hot and scratchy, and so unlike how it had been before. Sticky with blood, water cold, and stringing like his tears, lapping against his scorching legs. He was a corpse, burned alive. The ocean crashed against the trash around him. After all, he was just like those piles, discarded and unwanted, useless. Deku. Ninx. The call of his code name startled Izuku from his thoughts of the night before. Glancing over at Toshi, he tilted his head slightly. Yeah? You with us? Of course I am. Aizawa grunted noncommentally. The three of them were being paradoxed down several back alleys, with Suri at the heels. Aizawa had said that they were going to meet a contact, but honestly this was just exhausting. Izuku also learned that he had zero sense of direction. Where are we? He muttered to Hitoshi. Hosu, I think. Bless him. They adjusted the mask with a grimace, looking through the pictures on their phone. It was easy to sneak away from the agency that they were interned at in the dead of night. Almost too easy. Shigaraki must have done something in the area for a distraction. Why Aizawa wasn't at UA was a mystery to them. According to the security cameras, he hadn't been there since the morning they all shipped off to internships. Their stupid teacher must have been on some mission. The pictures were of a file they had found in Aizawa's desk. Bakugou's files. Their eyes lit upon a certain line. Names that were not of the Bakugou family were blacked out. Of course, but they had a gist of what was going on. A smile spread over their face, slow and menacing. Handman, you won't believe what I've learned about Bakugou Katsuki. There was a long pause before the other responded. Tell me. He assaulted a kid, and the kid nearly died of blood loss. We might have a good shot with him. Bring him as soon as the operation is over. Would I have done anything else? They took shelter up on the rooftop, not far from the handman himself, as Nomu screeched from the sky. Time to find that bastard stain. Fire. Fire was everywhere. People were screaming, and with explosions, a memory was forced to the surface. Ninx. He tore his eyes from the direction to his teacher. Almost immediately, he felt himself relax a bit. Aizawa looked every bit of annoyed as he usually did despite the raging fires. Hatsume says you can plan, so do it. Was this guy serious? Asking a teenager to make a plan. Sorry? The cat on his shoulder perked up. Wait, when did she get there? I'm here, boss. Nearby hospitals and Hero interns. There was a pause as Izuku waited, and then Suri spat out the data. Hosu Heroics Hospital is nearest, hosting most notably Ida Tensei and Todoroki Rei. Hosu General is several kilometers east and likely safe from the disaster zone. Nearby interns are Mirko Togata, UA 3rd year, with his mentor Sir Nidai, Todoroki Shoto, UA 1st year, with Endeavor Agency, and Ida Tenya, UA 1st year with Manual Agency, along with you and the Shinsou. Izuku closed his eyes for a moment. Villains? 3 Nomu, likely Shigaraki, and Kurogiri nearby, and likely Hero Stain continuing to operate in Hosu. His cat ears crackled with radio feedback before Manuel's voice was heard. Has anyone seen Tenya? It clicked. Fuck. Aizawa looked over, his face shadowed, as he responded a simple, no. What's going on? Tenya and Genium are brothers, correct? Yeah. How close would you say they are? A beat of silence before Red flashed behind his teacher's goggles. Very. There were no need for words. Stain operates in alleys off of the side roads, and he will likely be using this as a distraction to kill another. Ada knows this. Toshi glances over his shoulder. I live near here. Izuku flinched at the implications. I know these streets better than I know myself, and I have a pretty decent idea of where he could be. Find Stain, you find Ida. Izuku sends up a prayer to God he doesn't believe in. Please don't be too late. Shouta moves at a pace he honestly didn't think was possible while also internally cursing out the kid he basically thought of as a little cousin. Tenya was such an idiot. Shinzo led the way, taking shortcuts after shortcuts. He heard the clang of metal on metal before he saw the battle going on, and he stopped just as the sound did. Stain was monologuing. Just fake. Heroes like you poison this society. Fuck. Mindfuck. Ninx. The two of them looked over at Shouta. Onto the rooftops. Tell me what you see. I'll do it, the demon cat announced before walking vertically up the wall. He's not even going to question this anymore. His comms came alive. Native is mobilized at the end of the alley. Tenya is pinned off to the side. Motherfucking shit on a stick slowly roasting over hell. Ninx up with Suri. Extract Native. On my mark. You. He looked at Shinso. Get his attention. Try to get him to talk. I'll attack when he's distracted, and Ninx pull Ida out. You both have permission to attack if necessary, but for Kami's sake, if I say run, you fucking run, understand? Silent and tense nods. Go. Hitoshi strode into the hero killer's line of sight. This is genuinely the stupidest plan he has ever heard. And he's been around Zuku for how long now? Hey, shitbag. Come here often? Hitoshi's own mouth has betrayed him. Stain pulled up short, looking over at Hitoshi with a bewildered expression. Who are you? Damn it, respond to the question, don't ignore me. You can call me Mindfuck, he announced with more flair than strictly necessary. He sees Zuku drop from the roof and grab Native, hauling the hero onto the roof with him as he climbs back up. Mind not killing my soon-to-be classmate? Stain sneered. Another fake hero child. The villain's face went blank. Gotcha. Hitoshi was already feeling the strain of Stain's mind protesting, and he sighed loudly as if that would get rid of his problems. Move to the center of the alley and then freeze. The villain complied, and Zuku did the same with Ida as he did with Native. Then Aizawa dropped from the opposite roof to deck Stain full force. Stain jerked back into himself, knives already ready up and slashing. One cut deep onto Aizawa's cheek, and Hitoshi shouted in alarm. He fucking licked the blade. Their teacher dropped like a stone. Oh, fuck. Hitoshi barely saw the man, just a blur and a sting on his face before he hit on the ground and felt his joints freeze. This is not ideal. Where are the fakes? Oh no. Fuck you! The next thing he heard and saw was a tiny shimmering thing before being thrown into the air and exploding into a flash of light with a deafening wail. Hi, hello. I have decided to put cool little Minecraft background. This is just a server that I'm in with a bunch of friends. If you hadn't noticed while watching it, it's very much modded. Very much, considering there's like a map in the left corner. Yeah. Anyways, this is a really, really cool, chapter to do. I wonder what the next thing is going to look like. Considering, everything. The next one is called Bad Company. It all thrives on Izuku, and I wonder if Izuku's quirklessness is gonna get brought up somehow. I don't see how it would get brought up. Maybe as like a distraction, like Izuku talking to him to try to distract him to get, what's it called? Oh, now I understand what happened. Sorry, I'm looking at this and I'm like, why are the seeds not being planted? Motherfucker, I didn't have the seeds in my hand. I had bone meal. I was so dead tired. I filmed that in the middle of the night. Last night. Because I'm like, okay, let me film this real quick. I kind of want to do something. I'm tired, but I've been trying to fall asleep and I can't. Let me just film this while I can and then I'll try to fall asleep again. Which it took me another 30 minutes to try to fall back asleep, by the way. After recording that. Holy shit, I was very tired because that was not seeds in my hand. I would never have been able to do that because that was not seeds that I was holding in my hand. Anyways. I wonder if Izuku's gonna mention up his quirklessness to Stain, and if that is gonna then bring him, make Stain be like, oh, you're a true hero. I just wonder how people put Stain reacting to Izuku being quirkless, because I honestly don't have a clue how he would react. So, I just wonder how people would, how he would react. I always like seeing, what people do to make him react. We don't have much, we don't know much about his character, his character's personality to be able to, 100% say that he would react this way or that way. So, yeah, see you in 3 days for this next episode. As always, my raindrops, make sure to eat, sleep, drink water, take your meds. Have a wonderful day or night. Link to my Discord server and socials are down in the description. Subscribe to see more of my content, and thank you so much for watching.